All right, I've already given you a few examples of how hip hop can critique the church, but we're here in the bonus reel, so let's go a little bit deeper into that conversation right now. Let's talk about how some hip hop artists critique the church from inside the religious organization. An artist in particular I like to speak about is Lecrae. Lecrae is a very successful Christian or gospel rapper, but many people within Christianity have issues with Lecrae. His newest single, Say I Won't, actually deals with and addresses the issues that people have with him. Saying Say I Won't is basically him saying, hey, I can be who I want to be as long as I know in my heart that I am here trying to represent for Christ in a Christ-like way. So while my style may be a little bit bombastic, and a lot of my mannerisms or even my clothing may connect me visually with a lot of what hip-hop culture has to say or look like, in reality, I'm only using this to let people know that you don't have to conform to any particular look or style when you're praising God. I think it's a great and fascinating topic to touch on, and it was very bold of him to use that as the first single of his new album. So now let's talk about some critique from hip-hop that's used in order to improve the faith community. Hip-hop has used its unity inside of its culture to try to show the religious communities that even though we don't walk the same or talk the same, we shouldn't be judging each other, because as Christianity states, only God can judge us. Many hip-hop artists use the culture to bring people together and to try to eliminate some of the stereotypes that exist within the culture. Songs like Self-Destruction or We're All in the Same Gang are examples of the hip-hop community coming together for the greater human good. And specifically in these instances, it was imperative that the hip-hop community partner with different religious leaders in their communities so that we could get the message to everyone. In times of conflict within our respective communities, hip-hop has worked hard to try to let religious communities know that we're here to help, not to hurt. Just because we may look a certain way or act a certain way doesn't mean that we don't care about the communities that many of us come from and try to represent through our music. So now I'd like to talk about hip-hop's criticism of the church in relation to getting people away from certain religious institutions. Hip-hop group Brand Nubians, who are also 5%ers, have a song called Ain't No Mystery. The mystery in question is God as far as Christianity is concerned. The notion from Brand Nubians is that people shouldn't be looking to the sky for some imaginary or mystery God to save them. But they go further than that in the song. They actually hold the pastor accountable for leading people in the wrong direction. By telling people that come into church tithing with the pastor and giving praise within the sanctuary of a certain pastor's pew will help them get closer to God or even give them entrance into heaven, in the eye of the 5%er is baloney. But for the 5% nation, it's imperative that people take a hold of their destiny, to stop waiting for someone to save them, to feed them, to clothe them, and to give them money. If there's something that you want from life, you have everything that you need inside of you because you are the original man, so you should have no trouble going out into the world to take care of yourself as well as your family. It's a very interesting ideology. All right, you guys, we've covered a lot of ground today in the session as well as on this bonus reel. But I'm sure you guys want to go even deeper. I like that. Make sure you take advantage of the readings on here. There's a lot of great information that can help you get a little bit more of a grasp on what we talked about today. Also, the teaching assistant shoutouts are not there for their own good. They're there to help you. Go ahead and check it out. Ask some questions. Dig deeper into the conversation. Dig deeper into the readings. And you know what? Dig deeper into yourself. I'll see you on the next session.